Well, there's a lot of tension in the race for D.C.'s next attorney general. Current D.C. Council member Kenyan McDuffie was kicked off the ballot last week. Another candidate, Bruce Paiva, challenged McDuffie's qualifications, claiming McDuffie is not actively engaged as an attorney in D.C., which the law requires. Now, McDuffie's lawyer struck back today in front of the Board of Elections. Our Megan Rivers is closely following this debate and joins us with the latest from inside the hearing.
Actively engaged. These two words could determine whether or not Ward 5 Council member Kenyan McDuffie can be on the June primary ballot for District Attorney General. D.C. law requires that candidates for this position have been, quote, actively engaged as a lawyer for 5 of the last 10 years. A few weeks ago, the D.C. Board of Elections ruled McDuffie did not meet the qualifications.
But what does actively engaged mean in 5?
This question posed by Judge Phyllis Thompson is at the center of the debate. D.C. Board of Elections attorney Christine Pembroke.
Well, there's certainly no discussion of it in the legislative history, but I think that Judge Easterly has correctly identified a logical meaning of that, and that means that you're working actively, carrying out the work as an attorney, not on sabbatical or not on some sort of leave.
McDuffie's attorney argued he should be allowed to run for the office even under the current law.
We are focusing primarily on the argument that he did serve as an attorney. He was engaged as an attorney because he used the legal skills which he had in order to do the work that he had to do in his position. Because after all, council members draft and analyze laws. That is part of the definition of what a lawyer does.
Attorneys for Bruce Paiva, who's also running for the AG race, said the rules are clear, arguing serving on the D.C. Council, even though he's an attorney, doesn't qualify as being actively engaged as an attorney.
Rule 49 effectively defines what the practice of law is in the District of Columbia as regards members of the District of Columbia Bar. I don't know why that definition would be ignored.
D.C. Board of Elections spokesperson Nick Jacobs says they stand by their decision that under the current rule, McDuffie doesn't qualify, and D.C. Council may need to consider the verbiage used.
The D.C. Council wrote the law originally. I know that there's been a lot of talk for many, many years to clarify this. It's incumbent upon them to address that, I believe.
At the end of the hearing, the judges didn't say when a decision will be made, but D.C. Board of Elections says they are doing their ballot lottery for ballot order this Friday. That's when they finalize their ballots. In the studio, Megan Rivers, WUSA 9.